So I had to start this over again because my son walked in and wanted to ask me about something. Anyways, uh, my cousin Serena hit me on draw something right now. After I do this, I'm gonna definitely draw something and shoot it to you. And hopefully you're having a good night. Today's Friday, the 31st. Tomorrow's the 1st. I guess that's usually how it goes, right? Is today the 31st? I think it's the 30th. I don't know, man. Anyways, um, you know what day it is. I know what day it is. Sorry, I keep looking away. I'm actually looking at my computer. And anyways, basically, I don't usually get involved in too much of people's bullshit and drama, especially to hit a YouTube with it. But I thought I should. I thought I wanted to speak on something and maybe get involved in some drama just because I had drama come my way right now. And I told my girlfriend that I didn't want drama, but obviously, if I speak on what I'm about to speak on, it's probably going to bring me a little bit of heat, but I kind of don't care. So with that being said, I want to speak on the situation that happened at the Dub Show just because I feel that strongly about it. As I'm sitting here watching Shaun of the Dead and kicking it on Friday night, it's raining up here where I stay at, and it's cold as fuck, but I thought I'd speak on this cold-ass shit that happened that day. I know a couple people in the Chicano rap scene. I really don't fuck with it too much. I kind of stay away from it because it's not really my style of music. It's not really what I work in. I work in mainstream media. Not that their music and what they're doing isn't mainstream. It's just a different side of entertainment. I have respect for it. One of my really good friends, we call each other cousins, is Midget Local from Still Banging Music, and I have mad love for that dude since we were little kids. I've known him forever. I've also known Lady Pink forever. I've known her since we were kids. We used to kick it with the same tagging crew, and we done spilled some blood in the same mud together, did dirt together. Really good friend of mine. I kicked it at her pad back in the day when we were kids, and I've known her since, I don't know, man, since we were young. Anyways, with that being said, I don't know that dude, Owlboy, and I usually don't try to act like, I'm gangster or anything stupid like that because I'm kind of, I'm not. I'm probably the calmest dude that you'll meet at this point. I used to have a really big mouth and a stupid attitude and get into fights, and most of the time they were shit that I shouldn't have gotten into, but I just did because I used to like a lot of drama. The doctor says I'm getting much better now. With that being said, I just want to speak on it and kind of say that being in entertainment, I love this business very much, and it's a harsh business. It's a hard place to work in. It's a hard thing to do it if you really want to do it. Number one, I think you got to be crazy because it's a hard business. It's scary, and most of the time you got to deal with a lot of rejection. You know what I mean? I deal with models and singers and actors and actresses, and I've done good for some, and some things just didn't work out, and it's ups and downs. People are gonna make it if they want to make it, and they got to work hard, right? It is what it is. But the whole thing that went down that day, that's not entertainment. That's some real shit. When you go up and you hit a female, whether she's talking shit or not. Me and my girl were just having this conversation literally right before I jumped on this video. In regards to hitting a female, and that it's not right. Pretty much in any situation, actually, not in any situation, it's not right. Unless the girl's trying to stab you, you know what I'm saying? Then I guess there are some circumstances where that might make sense. Now, regardless, I've heard a lot of things. I haven't talked to Pinks yet. Trying to reach out to her because she's, again, a personal friend, not a entertainment friend or contact or anything like that. So I am hoping to hear back from her in regards to this shit. But that dude, Owlboy, basically he's a fag. Straight up. I don't know the dude. I don't care if he's connected or if he thinks he's a gangster, whatever he thinks, but he's a bitch. And I have every intention of doing my end to blackball that faggot from the industry. anybody that's going to work with him in mainstream, I'm going to let them know what kind of bitch he is. And it's not just because she's my friend. It's because you're not a man. Directly to you, Owlboy. You're really not a man. Any dude that bluntly and boldly hits a female is just a bitch and doesn't have a fucking dick. Plain and simple. You're in your video, you reiterated, if you even understand what that is, Mr. Businessman, because you say you're a boss. You're sitting in that fucking Honda Accord, dog. Ain't no boss sitting in a Honda Accord, homie. I'm just letting you know. So with that being said, you know, talking about if somebody approaches you, you're going to swing or whatever you kept saying over and over again because you're too stupid to find other words to speak, you know what I'm saying, or to articulate what you're trying to say. You know, I mean, the reality is that you're just a punk. And any man that's going to swing at a woman that way, no matter what the case is a fucking punk. You went over there with the intentions of doing something. What's even funnier about it is that, you know, you did get kind of slapped around by her. And then you want to act all raw and rough about hitting a woman. Well, I just want you to know that you're a faggot and, you know, there's nothing man about you. And I guess if we see each other, then we can go further from there and see what happens. Again, I don't like being this guy that wants to fight with people. I'm not saying this as a, you know, threat or I'm going to go look for you or you come look for me or we're going to fight when we see each other. I myself am all business when it comes to this industry. I love this industry to no end, and I've been at it for a long time. And I got the bumps and bruises and the wrinkles to prove it. And you know, you're just another bitch out there trying to claim fame, and your 15 minutes of fame is hitting a woman. So I would say, you know, you should watch yourself because there's a lot of people out there that don't respect what you did, and if your camp or your team respect what you did, then they're all bitches too, plain and simple. I don't like doing the gangster thing, but I guess if you come at me, I'm gonna fire off. I'm not gonna be a bitch and stand there. I'll definitely be at the Dub Show in LA. So if you remember my face, then I guess we could have a chat. If you're a man about it, we'll walk away and do it, and not try to show off in front of a bunch of people, because that's how real gangsters handle things. Let me tell you, like when we're talking about people like Capone, Nitty, or Luciano, all these other cats that you know, were real gangsters. Their way of being a gangster was never letting anybody know that they were a gangster, and when something got done, they did it without people knowing. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you could check me out and figure out who I am, what I'm about. And again, like I said, I'm not a gangster. I'm not from no neighborhood. I am tatted, but ain't none of the gangster bullshit. I did my dirt back in the day, but I'm an old man now. So I just want to let you know that you're a fag, and I'm about at 8:36 in this video now, and I don't want to keep sounding like I'm repeating myself. Got a couple people hitting me up on draw something, and that's a whole lot more important than your bitch ass, Owlboy. One of my friends is messaging me on Facebook. My girlfriend's eating some bomb ass lasagna that smells good as fuck right now. I think I'm gonna fuck with some. And I'm gonna finish watching Shaun of the Dead because it's a funny ass movie. I just want to let you know that you're a fucking clown and you're the biggest faggot I've ever seen. You shouldn't be proud of your fame based on hitting a girl or hitting a woman. Sorry, Pinks. You're not a girl, you're a woman. I want to give mad respect and mad love to homegirl Pinks and tell her, you know, if you need anything, you know, I'm here for you. I gave you my number that day. Talk about shooting some videos. I also do management. You know what's up. I'm working it, so let me know what's up. You know what I mean? Like, I love to get you out there and help you do a little bit more than what you're doing, even though I know you're doing a lot, girl, and you're making your way. I've been seeing your videos for years now, and you're cutting it up, so I give you mad respect. Much love. To everyone else, thank you very much for staying positive, staying with I Am Entertainment, and staying with what we're doing, and what we keep doing. I have a lot of good talent out there, and all of them are working their asses off to make it, and they are going to make it. And I am definitely going to be, behind that and be their support system and make sure that I'm there for them. So with all that being said, much love. I am entertainment all day long. I'll you're a bitch. Peace.